guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Warriors trade has left fans speechless, analysts scrambling for answers, and the NBA world completely stunned. In a decision that literally no one saw coming, the Warriors front office has pulled the trigger on something so unexpected, so shocking that it's already rewriting the narrative of their off-season. We're talking about a decision that could completely reshape not just the roster, but the very identity of this iconic franchise moving forward. Late last night, reports started trickling in from sources close to the Warriors camp. Rumors that initially sounded like clickbait quickly gained steam. People thought it was fake at first. No way this was real, right? But then it happened. Confirmations rolled in. Verified insiders started tweeting the same thing. Phone lines lit up. Their Warriors had indeed made a move that absolutely no one could have predicted. And once the dust settled, fans were left wondering, what now? This wasn't just a trade. This wasn't just a roster shuffle. This was a declaration of war on complacency. Their Warriors made a decision that sent a clear message to the rest of the league. They're not done yet. They're not going to quietly fade into the background of NBA history. They're coming for that next title, and they don't care who they have to shock, cut, trade, or sign to get there. According to sources, their Warriors have executed a controversial front office shift that insiders are calling one of the boldest internal moves in recent franchise memory. It wasn't about acquiring a player or letting someone walk in free agency. This was strategic. This was layered. This was about recalibrating the organization from the inside out. And if the reactions online are any indication, the decision has sent waves through the NBA ecosystem. But what exactly happened? Here's what we know. Their Warriors have restructured their leadership core and initiated a set of player evaluations that led to the unexpected release of a veteran who's long been considered a key voice in the locker room. Yep, you heard that right. Someone who's been with this team through the highs and lows. A player many fans thought would retire in a Warriors jersey is now gone. Released just like that. The move shocked teammates. One player who asked not to be named reportedly walked out of a meeting after hearing the news. Another described it as the end of an era. But from the front office's perspective, this wasn't personal. It was business. And according to GM Mike Dunleavy Jr., this decision was necessary to make room for new chemistry, new energy, and a new championship vision. If that doesn't tell you how serious the Warriors are about turning the page and preparing for a fresh chapter, nothing will. But that wasn't all. In tandem with this shocking release, their Warriors also quietly finalized an agreement with a young explosive player from the Eastern Conference who had been on their radar for months. The signing hasn't been officially announced yet, but sources say it's a done deal. And let's just say this isn't some benchwarmer or G League experiment. This is a player who's been described by analysts as the next breakout star and whose playing style fits perfectly with the Warriors' fast-paced pass-heavy system. And folks, it gets crazier. Alongside that, discussions have reportedly reignited between the Warriors and a current Western Conference superstar whose contract situation has gotten messy in recent weeks. We're talking about a top 15 NBA talent who's already been dubbed a future Hall of Famer by multiple former players. The talks are quiet, being handled behind the scenes. But don't let that fool you. Their Warriors are working the phones. And if this deal goes through, it would be a move so seismic it could shift the balance of power in the West for years to come. There's a sense of urgency in the air for the Warriors. The days of standing still are over. With Steve Curry still at the top of his game, but not getting any younger, the time to act is now. And clearly the front office knows it. This shocking decision wasn't made on a whim. It's part of a larger blueprint, a plan to revitalize the franchise and bring the championship window wide open again. And let's not ignore the fan reaction. Social media exploded within minutes. "I can't believe this." One fan wrote, "What are the Warriors thinking?" Another posted. And then you had the opposite reaction. Fans praising the boldness, saying it's exactly the kind of shake-up this team needed. Some called it risky. Others called it genius. But no one called it boring. Because that's the thing about this decision. It forces everyone to pay attention. And you have to wonder, what does this mean for guys like Klay Thompson and Draymond Green? Are they next? Could we really be witnessing the end of the core that brought Golden State 4 championships in the past decade? Or is this move meant to complement them, giving them fresh legs and youthful energy around them as they make one more push for glory? From what insiders are saying, their Warriors aren't done yet. In fact, this could be just the first domino to fall. More moves are expected. More surprises are likely on the way. This front office has gone from reactive to proactive, and the NBA world is now watching them like hawks. There's also the financial angle. With luxury tax concerns always looming and the new CBA rules tightening flexibility, the Warriors are navigating a tricky landscape. But make no mistake, they're doing it with purpose. Every decision now is calculated. Every risk is measured. This shocking announcement may feel abrupt, but it's been in the works for weeks, maybe even months. Even Steve Kerr was caught off guard by the timing but not the substance. "It's tough," he said. "But we're in the business of championships, not comfort zones. Sometimes you have to make hard calls." That sums it up perfectly. This is a hard call, a gut punch for some, but potentially the spark this team needs. And folks, this isn't over. Expect more breaking news. The phones are ringing. The deals are brewing. And if this stunning decision has shown us anything, it's that no one, not even franchise icons, are off limits when it comes to keeping the Warriors' legacy alive. This is a team on a mission, and they just proved they're willing to do whatever it takes. So stay locked in, Warriors fans. The off-season just got real. The next few weeks could define the future of this franchise for the next decade. One chapter is closing, but a new one is beginning. Let's see where it leads. Make sure to hit that like button if you love Warriors news, and don't forget to subscribe for more breaking updates. Turn on those notifications because with the way things are going, the next bombshell could drop any second now. Dub Nation, we're in for a ride. Let's go.